Greetings everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me today for voting video number 290 in the incredible Mandela Effect voting video series here on the Moneybag 73 channel. Today we're going to be covering Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner from Looney Tunes. I always remember Wiley, W-I-L-E-Y, E. Coyote, just like a lot of these people here on YouTube recall. Wile E. Coyote. Many people remember Wile E. Coyote. I've seen Wile E. Coyote as well, without the E, W-I-L-E-Y. Now this is really cool here. I found this 1992 newspaper from Pennsylvania. It has Flintstones, the way I remember, with only one T. It has Tasmanian Devil, the way I remember, with a Z. And it has Looney Tunes, the way I remember, with T-O-O-N-S. And it has Wile E. Coyote, the way I remember, W-I-L-E-Y. But it doesn't have the E, like I mentioned. So the reason there's S's here, like for Devils and Legion of Dooms, is because these are bowling teams. So they added S's, but it has the characters the way I remember them spelled. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Mandela effects right here. And all the way that I remember them spelled, however, just missing an E for Wile E. Coyote. So I thought that was really cool. 4 Mandela effects wrapped up in one. Whoever wrote this newspaper articles definitely experiencing the Mandela effect. We have Daffy Duck and Wile E. Coyote, the Roadrunner's friend. The Bugs Bunny Follies. This is 1977. Once again in Pennsylvania. Kids can go meet their favorite characters. Here's Keith Olbermann. Olbermann. I thought it was Oberman. Olbermann? O-L. The L looks... I'm not a huge Keith fan, but I thought his name was Keith Olbermann. Did I just notice something new here? Keith Olbermann? I don't know. Please let me know in the comments. The liberally acerbic MSNBC. Let's see. Anyway, we have Wile E. Coyote here, the Roadrunner cartoon, the way I remember it. So here it is here. His name is Wile E. Coyote. This looks foreign. I've never seen this first name in my life. Used to watch this cartoon all the time, Saturday morning cartoons. The Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote, Wile E. Coyote. Not Wile. It wasn't Wile Coyote, Wile E. This just looks bizarre. Anyway, thumb up for Wile E. Coyote. You can even thumb up for Wile E. Coyote. Just thumb this video down if it's always been Wile, because that's just not from the reality that my consciousness remembers spending a lot of time in. He wasn't Wile. And so we'll end with this. I checked out Google Trends for Wile E. Coyote versus Wile E. Coyote. And you can see that almost no one searches for Wiley anymore, W-I-L-E-Y. The Wile has become much more popular, but 14 years ago, there was a point where it was almost the same amount of searches for both. So this must have left people's memories long ago, but you can see where Wiley was a lot more popular back in the, well, all the way up to 2007. So before 10 years ago, this was a lot more popular. We could put in a third comparison here. Let's put in Wile E. Coyote and see what we get. Well, there we go. That's interesting. without the E, with just Wile E. Coyote, and you have almost the same amount of people searching for that, all the way up to 2011. And there's just a huge drop off. This is really interesting. After March 2011, everybody learned that his name was Wile. And they started forgetting the fact, I mean, maybe this was an upload day. No, I'm just kidding. You know, I didn't get the upload because I never knew him as Wile, but I haven't paid attention to the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote in many, many years. But as you know, just like Looney Tunes, Toons, is probably imprinted in your mind from when you were a kid, which I'm sure will prompt many to say, oh, you were a kid, you didn't pay attention. That's why you think it was Wiley when it was always Wile. And then since he has the middle initial E, you're saying Wile E. Wiley. That's where you get Wiley from. See? See how we misremember that? Just kidding. That will be a potential explanation by someone, but that's not coming from me because I know how the Mandela effect works. So anyway, I was going to be doing another video. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, but it's 11:11 right now. It just... Oh, okay. Cool. I see that almost every day. I know a lot of you do as well. Really wish I knew what that meant. I've looked up a lot of information on 11:11, but as I was going to tell you that maybe tomorrow I'll do this video, I was about to say that, you know, it's late and I got to turn in, and I look and it's 11:11 like it so often is. Anyway, sorry for getting sidetracked. So maybe tomorrow I'll do the other one. It's an older one, but I found some new residue for it that I think a lot of you would like to see. So hopefully I'll have time tomorrow night to cover that. That's about it. I found someone who was attacking the Mandela effect community, but something's telling me not to share the link with you this time, like I so often do. I got to learn to ignore these people. We're going to be under attack by a lot of people because of their fear, and they're not going to be able to deal with what's happening with reality changing. I also, well, I don't know if I'm going to discuss that at this point. I received a real interesting email, but I'll have to leave you there on a cliffhanger because I'm not sure if I'm going to discuss that now, but I guess I'll just leave it there, everyone. Go create the reality that you want. I'll talk to everyone soon.